So this is the SoloStove Steelfire 22 griddle. Yeah, SoloStove, the fire pit company. They dropped a portable griddle and a not so portable one, and they sent us the portable one. And honestly, this has just retired my cast iron skillet. SoloStove did not pay for this video to be made, but they did send us the unit for free, and we will get kickback if you buy one. Links in the description if you want to check it out. Special thanks to SoloStove. So big picture, why should you care? So first of all, this griddle is entering into a market that Blackstone has owned for years, but SoloStove isn't trying to be Blackstone. They built this thing around two things: portability and premium materials. For starters, it's the lightest 22-inch griddle on the market, it's full stainless steel, and it requires 0 seasoning. If you own another type of griddle, then you'll kind of know what that means and why that's a big deal. So the big question is, does lighter and easier actually mean better? Let's find out. As always, let's start with the form. First thing you notice is this thing is shockingly light. I mean, you're picking up a griddle and you can move it around. And while it's not like 10 pounds, because it's stainless steel, the materials are premium, but they are light, and you can move this thing in and out of a car, off of a tailgate, to a picnic table. Actually, just this morning, I took this over to my buddy's house. Next to his house, he has this nice little pavilion. We just set it up on the little table there and made some eggs and bacon and hung out. Made a little bit of coffee as well. When we were all done, it cooled off really quickly because it's stainless steel, threw it back in the car and headed over to the studio. I mean, it comes in just under 39 pounds and it's about 24 inches wide by 22 inches deep. It's pretty remarkable. And I'll say, like, the size is perfect. It's like not too big that you can't move it around, but it's not too small that you're trying to cook eggs on like a little tiny place like this. Like, there is a wide area to do your cooking. And speaking of that, the surface here that you will be cooking on is commercial grade 3-ply clad stainless steel and 304 stainless on the lid. That's basically the same grade that you find in high-end kitchens. There's no cast iron here, which means no seasoning, which I mentioned before. No rust, no babying it after every cook. You pour water on it, move the grease off, wipe it down, close it. Now you're ready for your next trip, next event, next tailgate. Now, underneath the flat top area here, SoloStove is using what they call a patent pending racetrack burner design, which basically just allows the flame to be dispersed across this sort of rounded griddle area in a really nice way. So you really do get that sort of edge to edge heat here. It's putting out 14,000 BTUs, and they claim it heats about 35% faster than a traditional cast iron, going from 0 to searing temperature in just about 7 minutes. Like, it's kind of wild how fast this thing, one, heats up and cools down. The temperature range runs from 300 Fahrenheit all the way up to 800 Fahrenheit, which means you can do the low and slow pancakes, or you can get that really nice sear on a steak. Around back, there's an integrated grease tray that you can easily slide in and out and dump it out. Even mid-cooking, if you find you're pushing a lot of stuff in there, it's easy just to pull that out, dump it into a trash bag, whatever you need to, slide it back in. So for fuel, it connects to a standard 1-pound propane canister, or for that sort of grab and go portability, which I really love, having like the smaller ones. Lasts 4 to 5 different cooks probably. And then you can also adapt it to a 20-pound tank as well with a standard conversion kit. SoloStove also sent along some accessories. So there's a left and right spatula, which is pretty neat. They're nice and heavy and they like cover so much ground. It's easy to flip things like that. They also sell a carry case, which they weren't actually able to send to us, but that's really nice. You put it in the bag, it's got a handle, it just makes it a little bit easier than just holding it and moving it around like this all the time. Having that handle, being able to do that is a little bit easier. And all these accessories are great. They're branded, they're thought through, and they just really feel a part of the ecosystem, not like some sort of afterthought, like we'll throw in some spatulas with this, like third party. They're made by SoloStove, even have the branding. They just feel like they fit really well. I think what really stands out to me about this product specifically is the design language. So SoloStove makes little fire pits, big fire pits too, but they're all rounded, right? And so the fact that they brought that roundedness to the form factor of the griddles is great. And it's not just to look nice or be different. One of my favorite features that I need to point out is all Blackstones have corners to them, 4 corners. So you get grease put in there, it's hard to get the stuff out of the corners. This is rounded. So you just run that spatula or the blade to clean the grill right along the edge and push it towards the grease trap. It just feels so easy and natural to clean up like this than like that kind of thing. I don't know why I made that noise. And like from a design language standpoint, it just feels a little more approachable, a little more friendly. I don't know, I just love the way this thing looks. And it just feels like it was meant to last years, not just a few seasons. I think for the form factor, the weight and the size. It's just the perfect balance between portable and large enough and functional enough to really take this and serve a lot of people a lot of different foods. It's just a really nice sweet spot. Cool. So it looks great on paper, it looks great in videos, but what's it actually like to cook on? Let's talk about the function. In a single word, it's a joy. And I truly mean that. Now, I'm not a huge grill guy. I've wanted a flat top grill situation for a while, so has my wife, but I've had more fun cooking on this thing than I ever have on a grill before. In fact, we've been using it 3 to 4 times a week to cook everything from like eggs and bacon to smash burgers to fajitas to grilled cheese for the kids. It's just so quick and easy to fire up, make something really nice that's like all seasoned and yummy, and serve the family, clean it up real quick, and then go in and eat with the family. It's just been fantastic, especially in the summertime, getting outside, being able to cook outside. The kids are running around playing, then it's all done, dinner time, we go in, quick clean up. It's just been really great. Now the way you do clean it is just spray some water, get up all of like sort of the grease and grime that's a little caked on, scrape that off. You can also do that while you're cooking as well. And then after you do that, you just, put down a little paper towel, get it a little wet, and sort of push everything else into the grease trap, dump out the grease trap, rinse it out, and you're done. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, there aren't legs on the portable version. So I actually just picked up a nice little like grill station looking thing on Amazon. I'll leave a link to that down below as well. But this is perfect. It's got wheels on it. So I just kind of wheeled this in and out of my shed. A little extra space on the side for the spatulas and the ingredients and things like that. Some space underneath, and there's even a little slot for a propane tank if you wanted to have a big 20-pound one. But the fact that it doesn't have legs, I would actually consider a feature, right? This can go on a tailgate. It can go on a picnic table. It can go on the ground. It can go on a rock wall. Really, wherever there's like a level 20-inch by 24-inch surface, you can pop this thing down, stick on the propane tank, and start cooking. It's really cool. So who is this for? If you already own a Blackstone and you're happy with it, this isn't really going to pull you away unless you just have money to spend. It's a little bit more expensive than the Blackstone, but I do think there are features here that make sense. The shape, ease of cleaning, you don't have to keep it seasoned, it's lighter. There's a lot of things. You can kind of do your side-to-side research there. But if you're buying your first griddle, like we were interested in buying our first griddle, again, thanks SoloStove for sending this out for us. This is really nice. It's just so easy. Cleanup is easy, getting started is easy, cooking is easy. Like it's just a blast to use. There's not a huge learning curve here. You don't have to re-season it. You don't have to worry about rust prevention. Like, it's just easy. And so I think it's a compelling alternative to some of the things that are already out there on the market. It's also ideal if portability matters to you. Do you have season tickets to a college team, right? Are you tailgating all the time? Do you go camping a lot? Do you have cookouts and you would love to take this to your friend's house who has a regular grill, right? Like, that is pretty neat to be able to do. And if you're someone who values build quality, materials, buying into something that's gonna last you a long time, that's sort of the trade-off SoloStove is going for here. It might be more pricey up front, but this thing's gonna last you. It's easy to keep up with, something you can teach your kids on and could be handed down one day. And that holds a lot of value in and of itself. So if you love like going camping and stuff like that, getting out and moving around and having something portable, that's great, but it's also perfect for a family like mine. We have 2 kids. It's me and my wife, our 2 kids, and a dog. I don't know that I need a massive grill in my backyard. We've been getting by just fine with this. I do think there are times where I'd like to have more of a spread, and maybe someone like me would consider upgrading to the bigger 30+ inch model that they make as well. But if we wanted to have friends and family over, if we want to have small group over, I think I could definitely cook burgers on here for everyone. I might have to do 2 runs or something like that, but I think it's definitely doable. In that ability to be that type of product that I can also put in my car and go somewhere and cook, it's just a really cool product with a lot of functionality. So whether you're on the go or you're a family man like me, it fits. So can a fire pit company get your attention with a griddle? After cooking with it 3 to 4 times a week for the past 3-4 weeks, yeah, it's caught our attention and we love the thing. I love the design. I love the design language that they kept from their fire pits. Is it perfect? Maybe not for everyone. Maybe you need it to be bigger, right? So then you upgrade, or maybe the upgraded version is a little too expensive for you. So it's a little hard justifying a smaller one that's a little bit more expensive. I don't know, but that's up to you. Can it replace my cast iron skillet that we use inside? Yes, It already has. It literally hasn't come off the shelf since we got this thing. So if you want to check them out for yourself, again, there will be links in the description. I will try to get you all a discount code as well. Special thanks to SoloStove for sending this over for review. And thanks so much for watching. On this channel, we help you discover products that marry form and function. We like products that improve our lives and look good while doing so. So if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing, hype up this video if you would, watch that video next. I think you're gonna love it, and we'll see you all in the next one.